To solve one-step inequalities with multiplication and division, you do opposite operations or inverse operations to both sides of your inequality. So in the first two, we are going to be either multiplying or dividing by a positive, so the inequality is going to remain the same. We don't have to flip anything, but in the last two, in order to keep our inequality true, we have to flip our inequality symbol because we are dividing or multiplying by a negative number. So looking at this first one, we have x divided by 3 is less than negative 2. So I'm going to times both sides by 3, times this side by 3. So x will be less than negative 6. Doesn't matter that this number is negative. It's only if I multiply or divide by that negative. So I'm going to graph this. So negative 6, negative 5, negative 7. Open circle, shade to the left because it's less than. In this next one, you have 5 times x is greater than or equal to 20, so I'm going to divide both sides by 5. And because I'm dividing by a positive, inequality symbol stays the same. So x is greater than or equal to 4. So 4, 5, and 3. Close circle. And you're reading left to right, so x is greater than or equal to 4, so greater than or equal to. Goes this way, to the right. This next one, it's negative 9 that's stuck to the x, so I'm going to divide both sides by negative 9. Divide by negative 9. And now because I divided by this negative number right here on both sides, I have to flip my inequality symbol to keep it true. So less than or equal to. And I forgot to change that black to black. So negative 27 divided by negative 9 is positive 3. So x, put the 3 to, whoops, wrong way, 4, and then this is a 2, close circle. And because I flip my inequality symbol from greater than or equal to less than or equal to, shade to the left. And you can check this by substituting any one of these numbers in. So if you put the number 2 in here, so negative 9 times 2 is negative 18. So negative 18 greater than or equal to negative 27, that is correct. If I would have shaded over the 4, and I would have said, okay, let me check and see if 4 works. So negative 9 times 4 is negative 36. Negative 36 is not greater than negative 27. So I know I shaded the right way. So in this last problem, you have x divided by negative 2 on the right side. So I'm going to multiply by negative 2, and then multiply this side by negative 2. So 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Because I multiply by a negative, I have to flip my inequality symbol again. So negative 10 is greater than or equal to x. So I'm going to do negative 10 in the center, negative 9, and negative 11. Close circle. Since negative 10 is greater than or equal to x, that means x is less than or equal to negative 10. Okay. So again, if you're multiplying or dividing by a negative, like in these last two that we did here, this one here and this one here, you have to flip your inequality symbol. Okay, it started as less than or equal to, and now it is greater than or equal to. This one started as greater than or equal to, and now it is less than or equal to, in order to keep your inequality true.